ونستغفره ونسلم وبعد سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم وبعد. My courtesy to our Undersecretary Dr. Claire Dennis S. Mapa, the National Statistician and Civil Registrar General of the Philippine Statistics Authority, the presence of our staff from Central Office, from Macroeconomic Account Service, herein represented by Mr. Pulikit and Mr. Mendoza, and then of course to our distinct and esteemed guests from the Bangsamoro Autonomous Bangsamoro Planning and Development Authority, our partner in RIC and co-chair, Engineer Muhajirin Tiali, herein equally represented by his representative, Ms. Rohanisa Rashid. Of course, the CSS of the 5 provinces of Bangsamoro Autonomous Region, Muslim Mindanao, my very own Chief of the Statistical Operation and Coordination Division, Mr. Iloha, and my very active Crusty Chief, Ma'am Lawanisa Makadadaya, members of the RSCOM, the men in uniform, I have seen some, the guests from the academy, and from the non-government and private organization. Again, good morning and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May the peace and Almighty be with us. Today, the Philippine Statistics Authority is pleased to present the Gross Regional Domestic Product, or GRDP, and the Gross Regional Domestic Expenditure, or the GRDE, of the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, showing the economic performance of the region for the calendar year 2023. GRDP, as you know, is a tool to monitor the economic performance of a region. It covers the value of all goods and services produced in the region during the reference period. The Gross Regional Domestic Expenditure, on the other hand, or GRDE, is defined as the expenditure of residents of the region within the domestic territory, plus their expenditures in other regions, including the rest of the world. The PSA is always committed to provide the right information at the right time, in the right format, and to the right people. My presentation starts with the BARM's economic performance, followed by the Gross Regional Domestic Product, the Gross Regional Domestic Expenditures, and then the per capita GRDP, GRDE, the performance of the region against other regions, and then the last is the summary. Here is the economic performance of the BARM region in 2023. In 2023, the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao's economy grew by 4.3%. This growth, however, was a deceleration from the 6.6% growth recorded in 2022. The BARM's GDP was estimated at 292.2 billion pesos in 2023, about 11.96 billion pesos higher than the 280.3 billion pesos recorded in 2022. Now, I will be presenting to you the details of the Gross Regional Domestic Product, or GRDP, of the BARM through the performance of the producing units in the regional economy. Let's take a look at the gross value added by major industry of the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao at constant 2018 prices in billion pesos. Agriculture, forestry, and fishing with GVA of 101.8 billion pesos. Industry with 70.5 billion pesos, and services with 119.9 billion pesos. In terms of percentage distribution of the GBA by major industry group, the BARM region is predominantly service-based with 41.0% share of the 292.2 billion total economic output of the region, followed by agriculture, forestry, and fishing with 34.8% share and industry with 24.1% share. Now, let us take a closer look at the performance of our region by sub-industries in terms of their annual growth rates at constant 2018 prices. Although a deceleration from 6.6% economic growth last year, all of the sub-industries in the region posted positive growth in 2023. The top 5 fastest growing sub-industries were financial and insurance activities, which registered 15.7% growth, mining and quarrying with 15.0%, accommodation and food service activities at 11.4%, other services grew at 10.8%, and transportation and storage with 9.6%. These were followed by construction at 9.5%, professional and business services at 7.0%, public administration and defense, compulsory social activities at 6.9%, information and communication at 6.4%, wholesale and retail trade, repair of motor vehicles and motorcycles at 6.0%, human health and social work activities at 5.1%, education at 5.0%, agriculture, forestry, and fishing at 2.7%, electricity, steam, water, and waste management at 2.1%, manufacturing at 1.2%, and lastly, the real estate and ownership of dwelling at 0.5%. In terms of share by sub-industry, the top 3 sub-industries which had the biggest share were agriculture, forestry, and fishing with 34.8%, electricity, steam, water, and waste management with 12.3%, and the wholesale and retail trade, repair of motor vehicles and motorcycles with 9.7%. These were followed by public administration and defense, compulsory social activities, and manufacturing, both with 9.4%, education with 7.3%, transportation and storage with 5.0%, information and communication with 2.9%, real estate and ownership of dwellings with 2.0%, human health and social work activities with 1.9%, construction with 1.8%, financial and insurance activities with 1.7%, mining and quarrying with 0.7%, accommodation and food service activities with 0.6%, and lastly, the professional and business services and other services, both with 0.3%. In terms of contribution to growth by major industry, out of the 4.3% economic growth of the region, the services contributed the most to the GDP growth of the region with 2.7 percentage points. Agriculture, forestry, and fishing contributed 1.0 percentage point, while industry contributed 0.6 percentage points. Among the sub-industries, the 3 main drivers of the 4.3% economic growth were agriculture, forestry and fishing with a contribution of 1.0 percentage points, public administration and defense, compulsory social activities with 0.24 percentage points, and wholesale and retail trade and repair of motor vehicles and motorcycles with a contribution of 0.58 percentage points. The real estate and ownership of dwelling had the least contribution to growth at 0.01 percentage point. The farms, agriculture, forestry and fishing is dominated by crops, accounting for 58.5%, followed by fishing and aquaculture with 31.5% share. Support activities to agriculture, forestry and fishing with 8.6%, livestock and poultry with 1.5%, while forestry and logging with 0.2% share. Meanwhile, the industry sector is driven by electricity, STEM, water and waste management, which accounted for 51.0% of the total output of the sector, followed by manufacturing with 38.8% share, construction with 7.5%, and mining and quarrying with 2.7% share. At 23.7%, wholesale and retail trade, including repair of motor vehicles and motorcycles, accounted for the biggest share of the farm's region service sector's output. This was followed by public administration and defense and compulsory social activities with 22.9%, education with 17.8%, transportation and storage with 12.2%, information and communication with 7.0%, real estate and ownership of dwelling with 4.9%, human health and social work activities with 4.5%, financial and insurance activities with 4.1%, accommodation and food service activities with 1.4%, professional and business service with 0.8%, and other services with 0.7% share. Now, let us come to the gross regional domestic expenditure or GRDE of the Barm region. As the final year, the gross regional domestic expenditure or GRDE is the expenditure of residents of the region within the domestic territory plus their expenditures in other regions, including the rest of the world. On the performance of the region's expenditure by component in terms of annual growth rates at constant 2018 prices, imports of services from rest of the world posted the highest growth among the expenditure items with 40.1%, followed by exports of services to the rest of the world with 27.2%, construction with 10.4%, intellectual property products with 7.9%, household final consumption expenditure with 7.5%, government final consumption expenditure with 3.1%, and breeding stocks and orchard development with 0.8%. On the other hand, the durable equipment posted a decline of negative 9.7%, followed by the valuables with negative 10.9%, exports of goods to the rest of the world with negative 14.6%, and imports of goods from rest of the world at negative 24.5%. As to the contribution to growth, household final consumption expenditure has largest contribution with 8.3 percentage points, followed by government final consumption expenditures with 1.1 percentage points, and then the net export to the rest of the world with 1.0 percentage points. While on the other hand, gross capital formation lagged with negative 0.1 percentage points, as well as the net export to the rest of the Philippines with negative 6.0 percentage points. The share of GRDE components exceeding 100% indicates that the BARM region is net importing of goods and services from outside the region. In terms of distribution of expenditure items to the regional economy, household final consumption expenditure, or HFCE, have the highest share to the regional economy of BARM with 114.1%. It was followed by government final consumption expenditure, or GFCE, with 36.4%. Gross capital formation with 18.4%. The net export to the rest of the world with 8.4%. And net export to the rest of the Philippines at negative 66.7%. The distribution of GRDE components exceeding 100% again indicates that the BARM region is net importing of goods and services from outside the region. We will now proceed to our region's per capita contribution on the average to the economic output of the BARM region for the year 2023. The per capita GRDP is the total GRDP level of the region divided by its total population to see how much each individual contributes to the regional economy on average. In 2023, the BARM's per capita GRDP was estimated at 58,217 pesos, higher by 2.2% from the previous year's level of 56,970. The per capita household financial consumption expenditure of BARM in 2023 was estimated at 66,419 pesos with 5.4% growth from the previous year's HFCE, which was estimated at 63,034 pesos. Now, let's proceed to the performance of the BARM region against the other region. In terms of performance vis-a-vis the other regions, with 4.3% growth, BARM region ranked 16 among the 17 regions nationwide. The national economy grew by 5.5%. The 9 regions, including BARM, posted growth slower than the national growth rate. In terms of the structure of the economy, among the 17 regions of the country, none of which is predominantly agriculture. One region is predominantly industrial, which is the region 4A or the Calabarzon region, while the 16 regions are predominantly service-based, including the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. In terms of per capita GRDP for 2023 by region, BARM posted 58,217 pesos in 2023, which is lower than the national average of 186,476 pesos. The National Capital Region posted the highest per capita GRDP with 460,969 pesos. For the 2023 per capita household financial consumption expenditure by region, the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao posted 66,419 pesos per capita HFCE, which is lower than the national average of 136,247 pesos. The National Capital Region posted the highest per capita HFCE of 245,606 pesos. In summary, GRDP is a tool to monitor the economic performance of a region. It covers the value of goods and services produced in the region during the reference period. The economy of the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao increased by 4.3% in 2023. The per capita GRDE was estimated at 58,217 pesos, increased by 2.2%. The per capita HFCE of BARM was estimated at 66,419 pesos, increased by 5.4%. On the production side, the top 4 fastest growing industries were financial and insurance activities, mining and quarrying, accommodation and food service activities, and other services. While on the expenditure side, the top 4 fastest growing expenditure in 2023 were the imports of services from the rest of the world, export of services to the rest of the world, construction and intellectual property products. So before I end my presentation, I would like to acknowledge the value of data resources that contributes in the estimation of the 2023 GRDE through the provisions of our data requirements. But beforehand, I'd like also to acknowledge or to name names of my provincial heads which contributed much on the coordination and follow-ups on the data on the provincial level. From Basilan, we have here Mr. Mahmoud Sarail, and from Alanao, we have Muhammad Ali Alonto. From Sulu, we have Engineer Major Tan, and from the southernmost frontier of this country, from the island of Tawi-Tawi, we have Mr. Masim Muhammad Shah, and of course, from the Stones Throw office, no Stones Throw from my office, from the office of the provincial the CSS of PSA Mindanao, we have Mr. Nado Pindaliday. And of course, I also re-acknowledge again Mr. Enoha and Ms. Noron for their invaluable support during the conduct of this activity. Now, to the officers who, in one way or the other, did their best to contribute data for the success of this endeavor, I'd like to acknowledge the Office of the Chief Minister of the BARM, the Bangsamoro Planning and Development Authority, the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Social Services and Development, Ministry of Basic Higher Technical Education, the Ministry of Environment, Natural Resources and Energy, the Ministry of Trade, Investment and Tourism, the Ministry of Science and Technology, the Ministry of Public Works, Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Agrarian Reform, the Ministry of Human Settlement and Development, the Ministry of Transportation and Communication, the Ministry of Finance, Budget and Management, the Ministry of Interior and Local Government, the Ministry of Labor and Employment, the Commission on Audit Board, the Technical Management Services, the Bangsamoro Treasury Office, the Bangsamoro Commission for the Preservation of Cultural Heritage, the Rapid Emergency Action on Disaster Incidents already, the Regional Economic Zone Authority of REZA, the Puyok Freeport and Eco Zone, BARM, Electric Cooperatives, Department of Energy and National Grid Corporation of the Philippines, the Water Districts, the Philippine Coconut Authority BARM, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, and of course, the last but not the least, the Philippine Statistics Authority. Representatives of some of our data sources are also here now to serve as the resource speaker during the open forum. Again, thank you, valued partners, we hope that in the next year of estimation, you will still share the valuable information with PSA for us to be able to come up with the quality GRDP, GRDE estimates. Again, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So thank you very much, sir. That was our OICRD engineer Kanji Tula on his presentation of the 2023 Regional Economic Performance of PAR. So